Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to A Little to the Left, where last time, for some reason, we did the DLC first. Actually, I know the reason. It's because I purchased the DLC before I finished the main game, and then when I pressed play on the first menu that popped up, it brought up the DLC level instead of the next main level. The game doesn't necessarily treat the DLC as like a chapter 6. It just is like a separate section. Either way, let us continue with the main game to chapter 4, where last time we assembled a pot of flowers, spruced it up, made it look really nice, and the cat, owing to the cat's evil inner nature, knocked it over. Can we reassemble what has been broken? I was wondering if this was going to spin. We need that shape. It is there. Excellent. That looks like it's there. This looks like none of these. Let's see if we can find this shape. I think that is there. That looks like that. I feel like this puzzle would work a little bit better if you could see more of everything at once, but I suppose it's not going to take that long for me to necessarily spin it around to get to the next slot. That probably goes there. Excellent. And then, yeah, once you get the bigger pieces out of the way, then the smaller pieces... The smaller pieces will fit in. There we go. Probably will want to glue those pieces in. I don't think you should just press it in place and hope for the best. Kitty! Kitty, what are you doing, Kitty? You're making a mess out of everything. Why can't I clean that up? Or am I specifically just trying to clean up paw prints? Just the paw prints. The spilled coffee... Oh. And I need to move objects out of the way to better clean up after Kitty. See, now this is into aesthetic design. This is the storyline reaching out. And the realities of having to live with a dangerous cat who will knock over anything at any time. All right. Kitty! Kitty, no! No, stop playing with it. No, Kitty. Stop playing with... No. Damn it. There we go. It is a never-ending battle. You think you've won, but the kete is still there. Okay, I've tried this puzzle in the daily puzzles, and I did not understand what I was supposed to be doing. Like, do I need to be, like, plucking them in a specific order? Do I need to grab specific ones? Because they just grow back. And I can't interact with these leaves at the end. Like, part of me just wonders, like, do I just need to be faster in regards to, like, clipping all the leaves? But then this isn't really that kind of game. Or are there only very specific leaves I'm supposed to be clipping off? Because I've clipped off this one leaf, and it has not regrown yet. Okay. So this leaf has to go. But maybe the other leaves on this specific one don't. Because this one doesn't seem to come back, given enough time. I only need to do maybe the wrong leaf. Maybe only specific leaves. But I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at to determine what is the right leaf and what is the wrong leaf. Like, I feel like I'm just guessing. And then waiting for the results. And then if nothing remains changed, then I know I've gotten the right ones. So we've just got these 3 leaves that are guaranteed. Like that one, this one, and then the one top center. Does it matter the order that I pull them? I want to say no. Oh, all right, that one counts. think that one? There we go. Oh, now it's because... Is it symmetrical now? Okay, it's symmetrical. That was my goal, is symmetry. Ugh. Pattern recognition. It's not for everybody. Alright. So. I'm guessing there are going to be certain leaves where the holes line up. Kind of like the ones on the right. This is probably the trickier match to try to do. And then the other match might be related to color. There we go, and that one's already in place. This one's a little bit harder to see, but I'm sure we will manage. There we go. We could do better. Okay, I think that's better. No. There we go. Oh, there are no leaves on that side. Which means... Does this go... Yes. And I think this goes here. Like, I only lined it up over there because, like, that's where the leaves just happen to line up at the moment. But that didn't mean that that side was the starting side. Ah, 3 ways to do this. Alright, I'm also going to imagine the shade of the leaf. So we're going to go from red to on one side all the way to dark green on the other. And then somewhere in the middle, there will be yellow. The game does not like it. Probably because it needs to be left to right. Maybe. Or I'll be able to better see the extent of my failure. Like that. There we go. And then the third method is probably related to the shape of the leaf. Like, maybe that's because that's the largest leaf? Or no, that... yeah, that's the largest leaf. The thing is, you pull the leaf towards you and then set it down, which creates the illusion that that leaf is actually a little bit larger. But it is not. It is simply closer to the camera. Also, I'm kind of looking at the screen at an angle. Like, the screen isn't like 100% flat in my direction. Yeah, I'm not 100% sold on this either. Maybe we can arrange it by the type of leaves? Or the shape from, like, circular to more leaf-ish? Like, that also sounds very... Or maybe the length of the stem. But that also relates to the size of the leaf, too. And, like, some of these changes just seem a little bit harder to perceive. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 leaves. So there's no middle one. There's no middle separator. Let's see. Let's try that other method. With the lines and the curves, maybe. Is that meaningful method of separating them? Like, it doesn't seem like there's that much variation to the lines and curves themselves, unless they do line up with each other. Which does not seem to be the case. Does it? It's also kind of hard to tell. So, again, that probably just means it doesn't work like that. And then there's no real way for this to switch directions from curves to lines. And then the amount of spaces per leaf looks the same? Like, there does not seem to be any variation. But also, some of these are a little bit, like, it's hard to tell how many lines are on that side. So I would imagine they're not expecting me to look that deeply into it. And yet, here I am. Maybe I could just sort them. Maybe I can try to sort them from the most curvy leaf to, like, the most leafy leaf. That makes sense. And then, like, bring it out over here to take a look at it. Like, that seems like it's a little bit leafier than the previous leaf. But is it really leafier than the leaf after that? Like, which leaf is leafier than the one? That might be more leafy. That might be less leafy. I feel like I'm just throwing shit at the wall just to see what sticks. And it does not seem to be sticking. But also, it's harder to determine the order with that. Like, I feel like a lot of these orders I'm trying to construct are more subjective. Whereas, like, the large sum of a lot of these puzzles is to try to find the more objective means of organization. Like, largest to smallest. Color shade from one side to the other. Holes lining up with each other. This video is sponsored by water. Okay. Things that I don't think are the thing. As I don't think the stem is the issue. I don't think the leafiness is the issue, simply because of how hard it is to really determine. Maybe we'll do, how about this? Let's do there seems to be 2 of each color. What if we sort it like 1 straight leaf, 1 curvy leaf? Just go down the line like that. I don't know. Again, throwing shit at the wall. Just hoping that something sticks. I might come back to this one. Like, we have unlocked the next puzzle, so let us carry on. Okay, that was much more straightforward and very simple. Some of them can be quite tricky. Others, not so much. Like, that probably goes there. This probably goes there. Alright. Other way to organize it. By number of sides. Like, this just kind of has 3. 2, 3. That has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And then by size. That one is a little bit larger. Maybe. By color? So we go from dark black. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Yellow to that. Green to red. Oh, or actually maybe black needs to be on the other side. But then where does red fit in? There we go. Okay, what am I doing with my C collection? Why do I have all these clams? I feel like this is one of the things I like about unpacking more, is like, unpacking has more of a general idea of where you should put things. Like, you know this goes into the bathroom because it is a bathroom item. Like, whereas, like, this, it makes me wonder where the game actually expects me to start with the item. Like, it's all just a loose collection of stuff. And in theory, there's only one solution. And does it look like it fits? Okay, so wherever... Okay, so that is where that goes. Do they just go opposite each other? Like, maybe I don't necessarily need any rhyme or reason besides just placing one on one side and placing the other on the other side. All right. That simplifies things. I don't see another one of these. Thusly, the trick, though, is I need to space it out so that these items fit. Kitty! Alright. It's not a bad idea. Kitty! Oh my gosh, Kitty. Alright, and then it'll just accept it. I like it. A little bit confusing at first, but once things started lining up opposite each other, without worry about placement. Okay, are we also aiming for symmetry again? Because if we are, let's pull this one. Let's see, that one, and that one are represented, as is that, and that. The first one, but not. The second. These three are all there. Those four are all there. All four of those. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Hold on. This one is not represented. And then those two. Except this one. And this one, I think. And that one. Hold on. There's 1, 2, 3, and then this. I think there's an extra one here. Maybe this one? Hey! Kitty! Why must I keep this enemy of destruction in my household? Rocks. Or candy. Like, is there... I see there seems to be, like, 2 of each. Except for this one. And that one. And that one. Okay, I'm guessing... a little bit odd that it made a noise. As if it completed something. Ah, okay. I get it now. Alright, it looks like we have a similar bout with symmetry to go on here. And I'm just more or less hoping that I can make these all fit well enough. I think this is the only one of that one, so I probably don't need that there. Let's move this one higher. And then actually, these can go in the bottom corners. Yeah. There we go. And then maybe that one there. Oop. Okay, what is... Oh, the egg. The weird egg crack thing. There we go. And this is interesting because it essentially allows you to create your own unique pattern. Like, anybody else who plays this puzzle is going to create an aesthetic pattern that is different from whoever else plays this puzzle. Which is a really neat idea for it. And it makes sense for why you might want a reappearance of a puzzle idea. Huh. All right. So now the colors kind of lead in all directions and then blend together in the center. And then the other method would be... solid, striped. Small beans. Relatively roundish. Biggest ones. Medium-sized ones. How else would you organize these rocks? They can only take up this 9-space grid. Maybe most circular, slightly less circular, and then you get to rock shape at the bottom there. I'm not particularly sold on that one either. All right, let us carry on. We have unlocked the next level. I'm sure this one is going to be in regards to placing these in a very particular order so that they fit amongst each other. Maybe that's how that one goes? No. No. Yeah. Definitely not. What would go in that slot, then? If this is the right answer. Like, I'm assuming that this is the right answer, that I've even started at the right height. Okay, now that seems fitting. Ah, yeah, that seems like it belongs there. Oh, and that goes there. But it's always a lot easier when objects actually do lock together. Let's put you there. And you can go there. Excellent. Is this another one of these? Of this kind of puzzle? Yes. Okay. Maybe they should have tried other puzzles. Maybe there's just a few too many of this particular type of puzzle. Like, it's a neat idea. But we're really kind of stepping away from the entire original idea of the game, which was creating aesthetic variations of typical items found within the home. Can that actually fit there? Yes. So what is off? Ah, okay, there we go. The kitty! Oh, okay. What am I trying to do? Oh, hold on. Am I trying to find the pattern that also exists? This feels like it's brought back pixel hunting from adventure games. From the classic adventure games that would make you search every single room to try to find something you can interact with. Oh, there we go. We have more buttons. Excellent. I don't know how I guessed that I could actually use the other buttons that have never been needed in any of the other puzzles, but I will give myself props. Though I would still suggest for the game developers to, if you're going to include additional functionality that you've never used up to that point, like, you can just tell us what buttons do things. There's nothing wrong with that. The immersion isn't ruined. Like, I fondly remember playing Metal Gear Solid and characters actually telling you, like, what button to press in dialogue. Like, they're not trying to hide it or say you have to perform this action to do a thing. You press the B button in order to do it, Snake. And, like, there's this kind of desire for certain games to want to minimize their UI to such a degree that it almost kind of, like, becomes hurtful to the game itself. The most egregious example I can think of is a PlayStation 2 game titled The Getaway. If you've ever played The Getaway, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't played The Getaway, imagine a third-person shooter, similar in vein, in style, to, say, Grand Theft Auto, but more linear. You drive around, you shoot bad guys. It's an open world, that kind of thing. There's no UI to try to give it a more cinematic feel. Like, there's a heavy goal on cinema in The Getaway. But it's still a game. So you still have to drive to objectives. You still have to shoot bad guys. You still have a limited amount of ammo. You have a limited amount of health. But the game isn't... There's still no UI. So how do you know how much ammo you have? You don't. You run out. How much health you have? There's a blood stain on your shirt. How do you know where you're supposed to go when you're driving? The turn signal on your car starts blinking. And it feels like all of these solutions are to self-made problems. Like, the UI exists because information needs to be given to a player in some fashion. And while certain games can definitely get away with not having one, if you find yourself here and here? Why am I... If you find yourself without a UI for those more important circumstances, like, it'll just confuse more than anything else. There? Eh. Oh my goodness, the fear! Shall we carry on? Nah, I think that'll be it for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.